Yeah, like here, right?
That's beautiful. Hey guys, so the camping spot that we stayed at last night is actually right next to this tower just here, and I woke up this morning and I realised that if you stand right underneath it, it actually creates this really cool pattern. But I thought I'd wait for the sun to come up just a little bit more, so pretty much at what it is now, just so it creates this lighting effect where half the tower's got the sun on it and the other half of the tower's still quite shadowed. So I thought I'd play around with the light a bit just to see if it creates that, you know, half and half the lighting effect. So yeah, let's take some photos and see how that goes. For today's settings, I've got it set to got the ISO set to 400, but we might need to change it to 200 if I keep shooting for a little bit longer. I've got it set to f8, which is like a happy middle for your aperture, as it keeps everything in focus. And to get the correct exposure, I've just left the shutter at 640. So let's see how we go. So I'm not going to lie, but for the focus points, I'm experimenting with either focusing right in the middle of the cross at the top, which I'll show you guys in a picture right here, or also experimenting with the focusing on 1/3 of the depth into the shot. So I just focus partway up the tower to see how that goes. So I'm kind of like using 2 focal points just to see, just in case one focal point didn't actually work. I didn't actually waste all my photos by having just one focus point. I apologize, I chose a really poor lighting spot here, but actually just looking over there too, it actually looks quite cool because it's still a little bit foggy this morning. There's another tower just over there, but it looks like the lines are just coming out of like a mist, so I might take some photos of that too. And then we'll send the drone up this morning once all the fog clears, and we'll get some drone footage for you guys. I think that'll be super exciting for you all. But yeah, let's shoot over there. So with this picture just behind me, I thought I'd try to do it in portrait just to see how it comes out, but I'm not too sure because I think the camera might be picking up that the fog is still too thick, so you can't really see the tower at the end there. But yeah, so I tried mostly in portrait, and I did a couple in landscape just in case I decided later that the composition wasn't working. But you can actually see there's like a nice little like gathering of bushes just in the bottom and along the sides of it, so it creates like a nice foreground interest which then leads you into the picture. So I thought I'd play with that a bit. But and the morning sun's actually creating like a nice golden light on all the leaves and everything, so it's kind of hard to tell how the picture turned out because it's quite glary at the moment. But hopefully we'll get back to the studio, and fingers crossed the photos did turn out quite nice. But yeah, I don't know, to the naked eye it actually is a really nice composition. Let's just hope the camera picked up what I wanted it to. But again, for that I played with focusing either just on the bushes, that's like 1/3 of the depth into my shot, and then I also focused like a little bit further down just in case my focal points aren't working. It's always good to focus on different parts of your composition just to make sure it comes out nice and sharp, or at least comes out the way you want it to. So I'll quickly run through the settings of this one too. So I pretty much kept it on f8 again because it pretty much, I find that it keeps everything nice and sharp within your photo, like, you know, before your focal point and after your focal point. I find it keeps everything nice and sharp. For the shutter, I've got it on 1/640, 1/640, and then I've got it still set to ISO 400, so the lighting is still pretty okay. But yeah, what else? I think that's all I got.
Milk. It's all about the milk. Let's take some milk. It's all about the fucking milk. You want milk? Nah, I got milk.
No, I got milk, I'm good.
Well, I need some milk.
Is it drone first, then controller, or controller, then drone?
Controller, then drone.
Thank you.
Sorry, mate? Oh, Liz, knows nothing about a drone.
Oh.
Drone time. She needs to learn. Just don't go flying it at the power lines yet.
But that's exactly what I wanted to do.
Can't tell you being
So what
sarcastic or not.
So,
I'm going to assume sarcastic.
I'm going to connect it to my phone. Oh my
Yep.
gosh. Yeah. This is the annoying part. There we go. And then you're going to open up. Emma's sending me messages and I can't quite read them.
Huh.
Okay. So then you got the app. Can you see it? Yeah, no.
That's
Oh,
right.
so, okay, so this is ready to go. So we go back to our trusty chair and we'll leave it alone.
It's on auto
How's it
fly
got
or
with no
something.
reception? Is it just Bluetooth connected or is it?
Compass error. Move aircraft or calibrate the compass.
What are you going to do?
Calibrate it, I think.
Oh.
Calibrate the compass. Calibrate. Start. Okay, rotate the aircraft. Whee.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Alright. Okay. Apparently we can go now.
Are you sure?
Do I have to have service for it?
I don't think so. Because it connects to its own Wi-Fi, doesn't it?
Fuck if I know. Then we'll put the camera back on me. There we go. That'll do it. Okay. Ready to go.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Yeah. We'll see how we go.
Lift off. I'll get out. Oh, crap.
Please check it on the map.
Angry.
Other way. This way.
That's obviously not the stealth rate.
So is that 20 meters?
No. Very, very loud,
We're at 35 meters. Oh wow, right next to water.
Yeah.
50 meters?
How many meters?
50? 60? How high should I go?
How high can you go?
120. Almost 280.
How do you adjust your camera?
Andrew told me it's this.
Ooh, that's cool.
So now we just fly around. So now we'll do what you said and you just do this. Why isn't it moving?
Probably is.
I can hear it. Let's just rotate.
When we're at max level.
Oh yeah, because one will be a straight bob.
Yeah, but why isn't my camera moving to say that?
So stop there. And now straight that way.
What do you mean?
Straight that way, so that comes still. Yeah, go. Stop.
Is it going away from the power line?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fine. I'm just gonna keep painting.
What were you saying? Sorry, bro?
Max out of the
Oh, strip. Oh, mate, took it so
Oh,
high.
it's so high.